Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with more Divinity Original Sin 2 Solo No Lone Wolf Challenge Run. So, last time we got through pretty much all of the Black Pits. We saved Gwydion after a painful battle. We also dealt with Magister Raymond. We let him escape on the boat, because it'll give us more experience in Act 4, but we still got through the fight, did like the, what's his name, Magister Vor, whatever the guy's name is, who has like mass shackles of pain. Got through all that, went through the cave in the Black Pits, so we're pretty close to the end of Act 2 at this point. Really, we just have Bloodmoon Island, Cloisterwood, and then a couple of miscellaneous things to do around just the outskirts for the most part. And we're going to do most of that stuff during this session. Now, last time I did say that I was going to do this. Now that we are level 16, I went ahead and ran around and got a whole bunch of divine quality stuff from vendors off stream, just because you don't want to see me reload the save over and over again, you know, just to do that. I didn't do any combat or anything like that, so I'll be showing you what divine quality stuff I got in just a second. Let me go ahead and pull up stream, make sure everything looks and sounds good. Also, what's up, Moo? Thank you for informing me that I suck, as is tradition. I have the deaths on the screen right, yeah, 13 deaths. We honestly have not had too many deaths in Act 2. I think it's only been twice. And honestly, both of them were very avoidable. I just did not play well in those fights. Alright, let me make sure it looks good. You're gonna practice guitar? Sounds good. Here, I'll have Losa play the lute. That way you'll both be practicing together. What is going on there? Do you count dying and being revived by the Idol of Rebirth as a death? Technically, I guess I would have to count that, but it hasn't happened yet. I still have the Blood Rose elixir, so we're still fine on that. All right, so anyway, let me show off the stuff I got. So this was all the old stuff I had, and let me show you my damage first, so we can all see this together. So right now it's 166 to 176 is my base damage. So let's go ahead and put everything on. This helmet I thought was pretty darn good. Pretty much getting rid of the Hydro and Necro in favor of Warfare, Scoundrel, and Geo, which I think are all way better passives to have. So we're going to put that on as the helmet. I don't think anything actually did fall under the requirements, but sometimes it's weird like that. Yeah, it took off Arrow Spray. Alright. Then the chest piece. This one, really helpful because it has a rune slot. Now, you do lose 1 point of Scoundrel, but you get a point of Warfare, you get 1 extra finesse, again the rune slot, so you can put on something to give you like 3 more finesse on top of that, and 2 Hydro isn't irrelevant. I mean, water arrows and freezing arrows definitely get used from time to time, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put that on. I almost cried setting up my guitar yesterday. What is it like? Was it like something you really worked hard towards getting, like all the equipment for? And then these gloves, I mean, gloves in general aren't really anything too crazy. It just gives 1 extra wits and 2 initiative, which might be helpful. There are a couple of fights coming up that the enemies have pretty high initiative, so we want to make sure we're, you know, as good as possible. We have the belt's going to stay the same. I didn't buy a better belt for that. And then the boots, about the same. Again, really the only difference is they give extra movement and have more armor. But yeah, that's about it. And the pants, again, kind of about the same. They give 2 more initiative and more armor. The big thing is our weapon is about to change. So we can go ahead and put this crossbow on. Already you can see it has way higher damage numbers. Still has the crit chance, which is the big thing I wanted to make sure we kept. And I haven't even put the rune slot on. So first of all, let me show this. If you combine a masterwork rune with a mystical rune frame, you create the mystical giant masterwork rune. And if you put that on, it basically not only gives that 15% damage buff like the normal giant masterwork runes do, it also gives +3 wits. So that's more crit chance and more initiative on top of that. And look at that damage. Compared to what we had originally, that is massive upgrade. Massive upgrade. Alright, and then let's do necklace next. Alright. We're going to go ahead and put this one on. So for the most part, not really losing out on much. I mean, 4 finesse is obviously better than 1. And losing range does mean I lose 1% crit chance, but range is also an additive buff. So it's not as good as Scoundrel if I have like an 100% crit build going. So we're doing that. And then let me also go ahead and once again put a mystical rune frame on the flame rune. So you also can put the rune frame of power on it. But if you do, for a flame rune, a rune frame of power would make it intelligence. So this one gives it pyrokinetic, which is way better for my build because of the whole explosive traps we got going. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, to the point my guitar tech was like, how the heck can this even happen? I was texting for 2 hours to find a way to fix the issue and ended disassembling the whole bridge system, which sucks because assembling it is incredibly hard because my system has some of the tensest springs known to man. Like, I gotta push with both arms to get it hooked on the claw, and I forgot I bought 10 strings, which means that tuning them up was mentally traumatic. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. I had no idea that setting up a guitar could be that tricky. I mean, obviously, I've never tried, but hopefully it's all worth it. Hopefully it's all worth it. Even if it's a little bit of stress. Anyway, this other ring I got, pretty much just exchanging that 1 warfare for 1 scoundrel, and you're getting an extra point of geo on top of it, so I think it's better, especially because, again, we're going for an 100% crit build. Currently, we are sitting at a base 75% chance to crit, and the multiplier will basically let us do over double damage, which is huge. Our scoundrel, I think, has to be like 15? No, 13. Okay, 13 is what our scoundrel is. And every other stat is kind of just all over the place. We're pretty much just barely meeting whatever requirements I need to equip certain skills, and that's about it. Pyro and Warfare are kind of the dump stats for just getting deploy traps or, like, you know, physical damage increased. That's about it, though. The only way for it to be level is when the strings and the strings are pulling with the exact same tension. Really? No idea. I had no idea about it. Alright, let's clear this though. I don't know why. Oh, I had that for the trial seasons. I forgot. Alright, I think that's all that I need to go over. So our... Oh yeah, let's see how the damage... Oh my god, the damage difference is crazy. I think it was like 166 to 176. Now it's 271 to 291. That's insane. We're going to be doing a lot more damage now. I definitely think what I want to start with... First, get off the boat for a second. I think what we want to do first... So, Cloisterwood, I think I'm going to leave all of this for the next stream, which may possibly be the last stream of Act 2, depending on how far we get today. We're going to start by doing Riker first, because last time we got the tablet from the Black Pits, so we can go and give the tablet to Riker, and then we're going to have to fight Riker. We'll take him out, complete all this stuff. Then we'll do the Harbinger afterwards. Kind of been meaning to do that for a while, but definitely seems like we should do it right now. And we'll even do the Duna's Undertaker fight as well. So after we get all that done, yeah, then we'll make our way over to Bloodmoon Island. I think that's really all the stuff I want to get through. So let's head over to the Stone Garden. Let me make sure I took out all of the random mass servants that are all over the place. Because once you defeat Riker, all of the mass servants will just die. And you do not get any experience for them. At least to my understanding. The bridge is floating. It's not an exaggeration. The only way for it to be level is when the strings and strings are playing with the exact same tension. These setups need to be done every time you change strings, and guitar text cost you $100. It's expensive. Wow. Jeez. I mean, I knew that, like, playing an instrument is pretty expensive. I knew that much. But, yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through all that. Like I said, I just hope it's all worth it. I hope once everything gets sorted that you're able to play way better. Maybe you'll have even more motivation to play better. I don't know. Can only hope. Alright, that's just a spirit there. Yeah, I think we got everybody. There is one thing I can do. Yeah, around here. There should be the Devourer boots somewhere. I think it's in the fire, but let me just check over here really quick. Yeah, here it is. The Devourer's Steps. So, this is again one of the DLC things that they added. So, we already got the gloves, the Devourer claws, I think is what they're called. So here we get the boots, and I think this is the only part that you can get in Act 2. Act 3, I think, also has one part, and then Act 4 will have the remaining 2. And then we can do a optional secret boss, not really so secret, but a boss fight that you can do for getting all the pieces. Anyway, I don't care. I got it done. New strings feel fresh. New pickups sound great. Awesome. Alright. And doesn't look like anything here is interesting. Okay. Let's head over to Riker. It's going to be over this way. Oh, and there's also the statue thing. I don't really think there's any reason to do it. But since I'm here, might as well. Just up here, we can put the head back on the statue. And all that for 41 gold. Sure. Yeah, that's all that is. No experience or anything. Okay, let's head inside. Again, I'm pretty sure we dealt with all the mass servants inside as well. It should all just be spirits. Looks like that is the case. There's still the lizard. I don't think the lizard does anything though. Unless you're Red Prince, then he actually does have some dialogue that you can get out of him. No, I'm not trying to move the carpet. Believe it or not, I'm trying to go down the hatch. Thank you. Alright, before we start, let me just make sure I'm in a good position here.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay. Well, quick save here. I don't think this is going to be too hard of a fight. Riker, I think he's like level 14. Yeah, he's level 14, and we're 16 with very good quality stuff. I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine against him. Play the Lute of Haste, and then we'll peace of mind ourselves, and we'll go straight into it. I do have to give him the tablet, though, so I will have to, like, talk to him before we fight him.
There you are, Godwoken.
Alright, show him the tablet.
How marvelous.
Doesn't have anything now.
Riker's lips.
Show it to me.
Here you go.
Our bargain is almost complete. I will teach you what I know. You will be bonded to the...
Riker closes his eyes and spreads his arms.
I call to the souls of the dead.
The villain tag.
The stone.
Riker's voice.
Swan and Prince. cross.
The words
You're well over.
I don't know why he bothers teaching you Source
But I will
if
stay
he's just
by
gonna
my word
try to
as I
attack
go.
us here, but...
Now that you mention, a shame it has to be this.
Alright. Yeah, he's gonna attack us. Again, don't really know why he would make us more powerful if the goal was to kill us. He could have, like, put a hex on us or something instead, but... Eh. What can you do? I think if you kill Riker, the fight pretty much ends. I'm pretty sure all the mass servants just die, and because they're in combat, they do give you experience. So I don't really have to do anything too crazy to take him out. Does he have any fire resistance? 20%. Not really concerned about that. But did you know some schools have shaboinking detectors in bathrooms? What? How does it work? Because no, I don't know about that.
I'm a wanted woman.
Yeah, we get a whole bunch of experience. I'm pretty sure it gives you all of it for Riker, and then like each 5200 I think is the mass servants just getting defeated. Yeah, very easy fight. Nothing too crazy, and again, we're extremely powerful right now, so I think for all these fights that we're gonna do that are kind of under our level, this is just gonna go really quick. Not really be of much consequence. Okay. And we're going to pick up that stone tablet again because we can give it to Almira as well. And then we'll just pickpocket it from Almira, and then we can craft another sword breaker if we want to. Alright. Let's head back to Driftwood Square, and let's get another source point here. Oh, wait, what? It's failing to send the message about what it's supposed to detect? Basically, loud noises you would associate to it. Huh. Also, yeah, Automod didn't say anything, didn't send me a message or anything to approve the comment, so I guess it just got really upset with whatever you said. Yeah, it's not Automod, very weird. Huh. But that's crazy. So it's almost like a glass breaker kind of thing where it detects sound. Like maybe certain frequencies or certain decibel values, I don't know. That's interesting. Might be my FBI agent. They're back at it again. They're trying to stop me. Alright, so let's go ahead and do Harbinger of Doom, shall we? This should be a very easy fight. Really, Harbinger of Doom... Why can I not figure out where I am? Okay, I gotta go north. That's the best way of describing this. Anyway, Harbinger can be a little bit tricky if you don't have enough initiative to outspeed, but if you build high into wits like I do, it really isn't that scary. Because it's kind of the thing with Divinity. If you go first, you don't really have a lot to be scared of. If you go second, you have a ton to be scared of. It is so pivotal. So pivotal just how important going first is in battle. My school had cameras in the bathroom, which is straight up weird. Is that even legal? To have cameras in the bathroom? I don't know. Interesting. The agent was like, nah, man, don't send this. Not worth it. I don't know if it's legal, but I never took a piss there. Huh? That's fair. I sometimes had to use the bathroom at my school. Not too often. I tried not to. But, you know, it happened. So, Harbinger of Doom, level 15. Immune to fire, so we're not going to be able to do We're not going to be able to do the explosive trap strategy that I always love to go for. But if we look at initiative, 51, so it's very high. Very high initiative. Thankfully, our initiative is 58. So we will outspeed. Let's go ahead and go Loot of Haste. We're also permanently decayed as well. But that shouldn't matter too much. I don't really plan on using like the Loot of Restoration or anything like that. Well, I guess there are some undead enemies that you could use it for, but
What an
we're not going to.
abomination.
Okay, hold on. I don't know how close I gotta get, apparently. I gotta get really close. Let me play the thing again. I might be able to just cloak and dagger up here. Maybe that's better for line of sight. My school had a forest and bathrooms without cameras, so I used those. Oh, that sounds right. I definitely would not use a bathroom with a camera in it. That just sounds weird. Again, I don't know if that is legal. Alright, anyway, Harbinger, let's go ahead and ballistic shot you. Do a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure these guys, I don't think they're going to be able to really do anything to me. Well, they can climb up the ladder, I guess. Yeah, I didn't really see that there was a ladder there. But anyway, it's not really too bad. The Harbinger itself, especially with the equipment I have, should not be a problem. Should just be able to go barrage. It's it down to 1080. If I crit, I probably would kill. But that's not something I should really try, I don't think. We'll just go ahead and Chameleon Cloak here. And then once I... it doesn't, like, break my invisibility, the rain here? I don't think so. Sometimes when it's raining, it does break your invisibility if it applies the wet status, but this does not seem to apply it. Alright, delay this turn, and then once we get a turn here, we're just going to take out the Harbinger. That's going to clear up the storm and get rid of the whole decay status as well. You know what? I could have done this too. This kind of would have been funnier if I did this. If you just go right up to Harbinger and just use arrow spray. Probably would have just killed it in one hit. But gotta admit, the other way was kind of fun. Oh, they're weak to fire. Oh. Well, that's delightful news. That is actually fantastic news. Let me just jump up here really quick. Alright, let's start by throwing one trap down. I don't know if this will be enough to kill. If they're weak to fire, it's going to do a lot, so it might. Alright, let's see it. Does one explosive arrow take him?
It's dead. Good riddance to
Yep.
the vile.
Yep. They had, I think... Here, can I still see how much armor they had if I examine them? That person had... Oh, wait, that's Harbinger. Yeah, I don't want to look at the Harbinger. This person had 1,000 health and 256 magic armor, and we just one-shot them with an explosive trap plus explosive arrow. So that's pretty goddamn satisfying. In the girls' bathroom, the camera doesn't peek into the cabins, but in the dude's bathroom, you've got the whole view. That is something. This is going to be a short stream. No, it's not. I promise you. I just wanted to get these fights done because, like, they're kind of out of the way. Honestly, I really should have done these fights way earlier than I did if I wanted them to be even remotely hard. But yeah, like, the build is coming on a lot. Right now, like, I haven't even started using... In fact, I actually had to put them on the hotbar. I haven't even been using these cursed fire arrows, which are even stronger than explosive arrows. 366 to 393 compared to 257 to 276. So... That's a pretty substantial increase. It's almost a 50% uptick in damage. Alright, let's reorganize this. Let's do this first. I like trying to like color code it as best I can. Poison, poison cloud, water. Where's water? Oh, that's... Well, I do have the blessed water arrows now, so let's put that down too. It's really hard to tell these two apart. But they are different. Freezing. Yeah, we'll do static cloud, and then we'll do smoke screen, I guess. Alright. You took half his physical armor with one shot. Well, that's ballistic shot for you. Ballistic shot is absurd. Doesn't seem like much, but the bonus damage it gets for being further away, oh, it adds up. I mean, if I really wanted to min-max that damage potential, I could do it from like 30 meters away, and then it just... Might not have one-shotted the Harbinger, but it definitely would have done like probably 2,500 damage at least. Alright. I think there's a couple of other small fights to do around here. Just gotta remember where they are. Let's see. Because I know one is like near like a broken building, and the other one there's just like a giant cliff and then like 3 enemies beneath it. I'm just trying to look for it if I can, because I honestly don't remember exactly where it is. There's the waypoint, and that's the house for where Gareth is. This is not it. No, that's not it. I think one is near the vendor. Oh, here's one of them right here. 601397. Okay, so it's like right here. Okay, so just got to go straight west. All right. Ballistic shot with Farsight from the Vulture Set's helmet. Yeah, I also can just learn Farsight with the tier 2 source skill.
What's that?
We do have access to it. We've had access to it for a while, and here we've got these guys, all these looters, ready to ambush me. Apparently, standing here did not trigger combat, so let me play the loot, and then I'll jump up there, I guess. Yeah, but that's inefficient. I mean, fair. You do have to dedicate 2 memory slots, and you have to use a source point. I get it. Alright, let's jump up here, and we'll start battle. Okay. So what are you guys working with? You guys are all level 14. That guy has no physical armor. Without resistances. Doesn't seem like anyone's resistant to fire yet. Okay, here we go. Fire immunity aura. Alright. So basically, I gotta try to take you out first. And thankfully, you are positioned far enough away from me that ballistic shot gets a massive power boost. If we crit, that probably kills. Not quite. Not quite. Just barely. But it's alright. You're low enough on health that I know for a fact we will kill you. If I just do 1... barrage, and then I'll do the other 2. You have no physical armor, so let's use it on you. There we go. Let's go adrenaline. I'm gonna teleport you down here. I'm gonna nether swap the other guy. Oh, I don't think that guy was in combat. Well, now he is. Alright, nether swap you over here. Let's go invisible, and the next turn we will throw an explosive trap, blow it all up, and that probably will take all of them. No more fire immunity aura. This guy has 10% fire. Where are you going? I don't know where he's going. Oh, I didn't want to shoot. What happened? I was not trying to shoot. Anyway, it's fine. We'll move back a little bit. Should be okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to end my turn and delay it like I always have. Backlash. I was hoping it was just throwing knife. They're gonna use Chameleon Cloak. Fortify. He knows playing Ruined. It's alright. We'll get through this. I am diseased too, which sucks. I got a plan. Wait, where did the guy who did he die? Oh, he went invisible. He went invisible. I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, he's invisible. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, Chameleon Cloak. Yep. I completely forgot about that. I could reveal him by using arrow spray. That kind of does sound funny. But I'll just do this instead. Throw that down. Let's go ahead and explosive arrow it up. I thought that would do a lot more. Why did that not do a lot? Interesting. Doesn't matter. Skin. Oh yeah, I am diseased. That does. How much does it reduce your damage by? 30%? 35. Well, that explains it. Alright, let's go ahead and just Chameleon Cloak again. This time I won't break out. Arrow Spray will kill him, bro. Yeah, it will. Don't even tell me that hits me. Okay, I was about to say, if that... What is he doing? I don't know what's happening right now. I think he was trying to reveal where I was, but he failed. I'm going to delay just in case they actually do break my invisibility somehow. Okay, he's healing himself. Attacking Sir Lorei, I think. Sir Lorei did purge his source, so I'm hoping he's not going to cause any problems, but... Oh, also, I got to turn Spirit Vision back on, speaking of. I forgot. I think I disabled it when I went and did that one fight in like the Stone Garden. I can't activate it right now. No, don't have to worry about it right now. Anyway, we're no longer diseased, so we don't have to worry about that. Go ahead and just teleport you two on top of each other. Gonna go ahead and use Marksman Fang. If we angle it right, we can hit both of them. And we do. Alright, I'm gonna play the loot of Haste, and then stop telling me you can't reach destination. I'm not trying to move, I'm just trying to use the goddamn loot for my bag, please. Alright, anyway. Next turn we should be able to take these two out, and then this guy won't be a problem. Alright. There we go. Throw that down. Nope, not that one. That one's too good for these guys. These guys are only worthy of an explosive arrow. That guy is still alive, but he has 33 health. He's going to die to fire next turn, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's jump here. Hopefully I can still see this guy. I can't. Unfortunate. Hold on. Let's move here. How much health do you got? Well, how unfortunate for you. It does not appear like you have any magic armor.
I'll yield to none.
You're dead. And you are too. Alright, that was a little bit weird. Not how I originally planned for that to go. Not at all. But it's okay, we improvise. The good thing is we're a bit over leveled for this, so it's not too hard to figure it out. Alchemist, looter. Got nothing. Alright. Purge these two guys so we can get our source points back. And then I just got to figure out where the last fight is. I think it's near where the stranded merchants are. I'll check around for it. Just going to like free cam mode basically. Oh, that's the lone wolf camp. Okay. Okay, maybe it is far away from them. I think I was mixing up what fight is where. Where is it? There should be like a cliff with like a little like housing on top, and then there should be like a low valley where the enemies would be. Is it, oh, it's this thing right here. All right, so 6-11-302. All right, 6-11-302. So it's gonna be like straight south of where we are right now. Okay. All right, we're just gonna jump over here. Yep, there they are. All right. This is the only other thing we have to do in this general area, and then afterwards, we can start moving on to Duna's Undertaker. Alright, let me go ahead and play the loot while I'm up here, and they can't see me. Then we'll go Peace of Mind. And we should be able to take these three guys out. I think all of these guys are undead, so if I wanted to, I could just play the loot of Restoration a whole bunch. But, it's more fun to blow them up, I think. Let's see if I even can do that, though. That one is 80% resistant to fire. Oops. 20%. And 50%. Okay, so maybe Explosive Trap is not going to be the perfect strat that I was hoping it would be. I can't really see them from where I am right now, so let me just jump over here. Teleport you over to the rest of the squad. Was it you who had... No, wait. It's this person, the kindling one, that has the 80% fire resistance. Alright. Let's do this. Go ahead and throw an explosive trap down right there. Blow it up. I think my analog stick is drifting a bit. If you notice it jittering. That's okay, we'll just make do. Blinding Radiance. Horrific Scream. I mean, I had Peace of Mind, so even if that did work, wouldn't have actually inflicted me with anything. Mend Metal. Alright. And delay turn, and I think we'll be able to do a lot of damage once we're out of Chameleon Cloak. Even with that 80% fire resistance, I don't really think it matters too much. This is still going to do a lot. Throw all those down. Do that. Kills one of them. It took out all the magic armor of this one, and they're very low on health as well. Much physical, not too much physical. Okay, good. Alright. I think just, well, they're undead, right? Yes, they are. Okay, so can't use a poison arrow. Okay. And all we got to do now is just jump right next to them, and next time it's our turn, we use arrow spray. Not quite a kill, but that's okay. Sky shot takes it. Easy. That's a pretty good wand if you're running like a Pyro Geo build. A bunch more arrows. Oh, you know what? I never put a rune on my chest piece. Now I'm thinking about it. Do I have a do I have an air or a poison rune? Where would they be in my inventory? I think I only... No, I do. I got it. Because by doing that, I basically can give that rune 3 finesse. So I also get some air resistance, but the big thing is I'm getting the finesse. Yeah, the runes really help a lot. Also, give me 1 second really quick. 1 second. It's trying to have the stream playback over here. And then something happened. Okay, it's good. Alright.
I've spotted something.
Oh, there's a dig spot. I don't really think anything important's here, but we'll check just in case. The chest that has a unique necklace that isn't really that great. Alright. We're just gonna get our source points back, and that's most of the miscellaneous stuff I want to do. We still are going to do Duna's Undertaker really quick, which also should not take that long, and then we'll go do Bloodmoon Island. And the hope is that we can get through all of Bloodmoon Island today, but we'll see. There is a fair amount that we have to do there, and some that are going to be kind of weird with how we're going to do it. I've been waiting for a while to show, because I want to do every fight in the game, and some of the fights on Bloodmoon Island require you to have a character that has the Scholar tag, which Losa does not have. Losa has Jester and Mystic. But there is still a way that we can do those fights. It's going to be kind of weird. 13 deaths, yep. Honestly, though, most of them happened to one boss. It was a disaster. It happens. But it's okay. Also, how you doing, Art? We've only died twice since we got into Act 2. I definitely think Divinity is the kind of game that, you know, as you continue playing on, it gets easier. Your builds start to come together, and even though the fights are objectively harder, you have more at your disposal, which in turn makes it easier. Also, I need to get one thing before we can do this fight. Has streamer been fumbling? That one fight, oh boy, it was bad. Yeah, I did not do very well, and I probably could have done some stuff to make it easier, but I didn't do anything. Because I am just stubborn for some reason. Where's my pyramid? Okay, drop that on the ground for a second, because I got to go back to Driftwood Square. And if we go to the tavern, we can buy raw mutton, which is actually required for this, if you can believe it. Okay, my stick drifting to the left is really annoying because I'm trying to look towards this person and it kept on facing me to the left so I can talk to them. You don't have any mutton on you? Or you have just a raw slice of meat? Who would have it? Maybe it would be in the back here. I mean, it is a kitchen after all. Oh, there is. There we go. Okay, raw mutton. That's what I need. And then what is it? It's I think it's source orb. Where is the raw mutton? Where is that at? I probably just passed it. There it is. Okay, raw mutton, and then where's earth essence? I think it's these 3 things. Source infused meat. We actually need this. This is a required item if you want to do this fight. Which is both hilarious and interesting. How old is this game? I haven't seen it before. The definitive edition I think came out in 2017. I think it might have like released just regularly in 2014 though. Don't quote me on that, but I think it came out in 2017 for the definitive edition. Stop doing that. Analog stick, I need you to not be stupid. Oh, I don't have a pyramid in this room. I thought I did. It's made by the same people who did Baldur's Gate 3. Larian. Alright, let's head over back to my green pyramid. And now we can do this. So before we do anything, quick save. I'm gonna play my little Loot of Haste. And we'll Peace of Mind. And we're gonna put that source infused meat on this altar. And then we'll be able to do the fight. I'm pretty sure the way you're supposed to find this out is there's like a book that you're supposed to read that says to do that. But I just know because of past experience. Alright, let's fight you. Enough yapping. So basically we got, what is this, 5 decomposing, people. They're all different classes. And then we've got Duna's Undertaker here. So Duna's Undertaker, immune to air, decent resistance to water, also immune to stunned, chilled, shocked, and charmed. So that's pretty crazy. What is grounded? Immunity to being teleported for 1 turn. Okay. They've got Far Out Man, Live in Armor, Opportunist. They are ready. Also looks like they have 8 AP. They have 51 initiative too, so it's the same as Harbinger of Doom, but it really doesn't matter too much. Anyway, what we can do... Oh yeah, I can't teleport you, right. Right. Let's jump up over here. Get as far away as possible, and then I'll go ahead and shoot ballistic shot at her. This is about 20 meters, so it should do a fair amount. Maybe like 1800 with a crit. 1590 plus 130. So yeah, it's like 1720. Alright. And that's almost all your physical armor. That's really nice. Go ahead and adrenaline. Go ahead and use a knockdown arrow. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because I'm just going to go invisible anyway. We'll do slowdown arrow instead. Because that does more. And I will, before I do that, I'm going to recast Peace of Mind. And then we'll go invisible. And we'll do our classic end turn, delay turn, and hopefully do a lot of damage. Vulture's Prayer. I believe that gives like a damage buff. And obviously heals too. Yeah, 15% damage buff. Alright. Well, since I'm still hasted, let me move up a little bit. And let me throw... Chloroform... Throw it on you. Okay, well, on this turn, they're going to eat another corpse. And then they hit an oil barrel to slow them. So I don't know. The AI, big brain. That guy, I don't know what's happening. He's on a journey somewhere. He's going places. Okay, let's just delay. The whole thing is just electrified. I don't know why they want to walk through the electric water. It's their main mission in life. It's just, let's walk through the electric water. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna teleport you over here. And let me do Loot of Haste first. He's got oil, he's rich now. They're coming for the oil. Black gold.
I'll yield to none.
Alright, let's go ahead and let's do regular, or I guess a slowdown arrow would be better because it would make all damage physical. My analog stick has got to stop doing this.
To none.
I could go change controllers, but I am lazy. They've thought of everything. Alright, well I guess I'm going to jump in the electrified water since everyone else is doing it. I'm going to follow the crowd. And the reason why I'm doing it is so I can do this. Big damage, got her down to 341 health, and Sky Shot finishes her off. Alright. Now we just got all these guys to deal with, so let's go ahead and... Where's Skin Graft? Let's do that.
I'll yield to none.
Go Adrenaline so that I can get out of the electrified Gloop Glop water. And I'll jump back up here, where it's safe. Is there anyone else I can, like... Just so I can get these guys closer to one another. Alright, and then let's go invisible. How you doing, Theo? Drifting is a bit tricky to fix from what I've heard. It is. But I have two controllers that... one of them, it's the left stick that's drifting, and the other one is the right stick. And for the most part, when I've played Divinity, I've been using the one that has the right stick drifts, and that's not that bad because all the right stick does is the camera, so it's not that disorienting. But the left stick does suck that it's doing that a lot. Like, I don't know if you can really tell too much. Sometimes when I like let go, oh, like there. Sometimes when I like let go of the stick after spinning it around, you can kind of notice like that little random twitch to the left. That is not me doing that. That is just the stick. All right. Anyway, everyone is just kind of all over the place, which isn't really great. Kind of don't love that. We'll delay this turn, and I think I might have a way to deal with all of them in one turn. We'll see. See if we can pull it off. Teleport you there. I'm gonna jump down, and then you know what we're gonna do to take these guys out? Stop drifting. Please. We are gonna take them out with the power of music. They're all undead, so this actually hurts them. Okay, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to see those two down there. I think I got to get closer to the edge. Nah, well, only one of them I think got hit by it. Well, it is what it is. I mean, at least it's killing 4 of them. I'll take the other guy out. I'll make it a personal mission. Alright, this is going to kill that decomposing mage. They're only at 168. That'll also give us 2 more AP. Oh, I'm not hitting them either. They're somehow fine in all of this. Okay, let me try jumping down, or I guess walking down. Because I'm getting annoyed that I'm not reaching everybody. It should reach him. Like, how is that not reaching? It's supposed to be like 10 meters of distance that it can go. There we go. Now it's reaching him. And 2 more loot plays and everyone will be dead. This guy's going to die to restoration next turn. Yeah. After this, we can just end turn and everyone will be gone. Don't have to play another song. He's dead. He's dead. We get no experience for that. They were just kind of accessory pieces in this fight. Okay. Got all this money. Cannot use this ladder because my stick is not cooperating. Okay. I don't really think anyone is going to have anything on their corpse. I basically have to hold the analog stick down, or because if I let it go, it just starts going somewhere else. Anyway, so we need these things, these cursed vulture feathers. And you can use spirit vision and talk to this spirit. Or, not that spirit. Where's the... There we go. This spirit. Spirit of Duna's Undertaker. You can talk to them, and if you persuade them, then you can get them to tell you what you're supposed to do with the cursed feathers. I already know what to do, so I don't need their information. But we just have to throw them on the ground. Unfortunately, the Loot of Bless does not work for this. I need to actually equip Bless. And do that. Take Bless off. Now we can pick those up. And all we have to do is any finesse-based armor. So maybe Haran has these. We need to buy any finesse-based armor. That is a chest piece. There's a helmet. Pants. That's intelligence. Those are gloves. That's boots. Okay, there we go. Alright. All we do is we combine the feathers with all of those pieces parts we bought. And you can get the vulture armor set. Which is a pretty cool one. There are some interesting bonuses you get from all of these. I don't know if I'm going to use any of them, but we'll at least see. Also, how are you doing, Neo? Or Nilo? Neo? I can't remember how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I think we talked about this last time. It's Neo? Okay, gotcha. Alright, 5% crit chance and immune to blinded. I mean, that's not irrelevant, but it's definitely not even close to what my current helmet is. It does have a rune slot too, which is interesting, but it's not enough. 3 finesse, 4 initiative. That's not good enough at all. This one actually does make kind of an argument because it's 5% crit chance, which means I only lose 1 crit chance. I do lose 6 initiative. That does kind of suck. But the big thing is you get perforation. Here, I'm going to equip it just for a second so I can show. So perforation adds extra piercing damage to all of your weapon attacks. So by using like elemental arrows, you would do just an extra amount of damage, right? So it is like, it's a pretty good one if your goal is to just do like a whole lot of damage, which is usually what you should be striving for with the with Divinity. You know, always try to do as much damage as possible. But I still think I like, for the moment, having that 6 extra initiative. There are a couple of enemies that we're fighting that have quite high initiative values, so I'm going to keep these for now. The boots, 2 sneaking, 10 accuracy, kind of whatever. And the pants, that's actually pretty relevant. 2 huntsmen's actually great. The one ranged means you get to keep 1 crit chance, although of course you still are losing 3 crit chance for the pants that I currently have. You also get Dust Blast, which is funny. And if you wear the whole set, then you also can like get the Vulture's Prayer thing where you eat a corpse to gain damage bonus and also recover some health. And you also are not damaged by surfaces, which is pretty cool. I love the Vulture helmet. My Necro wears it. It's not bad. Like, I can see why it's good, especially because like it has a rune slot. So you can still get like a good amount of like attribute points out of it if you put like, you know, a rune frame of power on like a giant rune of whatever your go-to damage type is. Like, I can definitely justify it for sure. But I think for now we're just gonna roll with what I've got. I don't think I really need anything. The claws are definitely interesting, but they're not good enough. Carrots give you 4 wits, 8 with 5-star. Yep. I don't know. Do I have any carrots on? I think I put all the food that I had in storage just because I was tired of my inventory being so flooded. But yeah, carrots are really nice. I'm trying not to use consumables in battle. I guess I could use it before entering battle if I really wanted to, but okay. Storing all that on the Lady Vengeance. Now before we go to Bloodmoon, I just really quick want to go back to the Black Pits for 1 second. Oh, also I should probably get more source points, so let me... Well, I can just purge corpses on the way. It's not a big deal. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to just get the contamination armor from here. There should be... Is it the chest piece that you get here? We're gonna find out. But either way, there's a total of 4 contamination armor pieces that you should be able to find, all in this act. I think you could technically get one of them earlier, depending on what you did in Act 1 with Diana, but I didn't do that. So we're gonna get all 4 parts during Act 2. And this is really the only thing I have left to do in the Black Pits, so let's just get it done really quick. I gotta go up here. And then I can jump over this gap. And you can hear some screaming. I think you can persuade these people to help you. I don't have persuasion on, so I guess we're gonna find out what happens. Either way, I'm just gonna pry it off of them. There is a one-hand sword in Act 4 that gives you 25% crit chance, other stats, but sets blind. Vulture helmet solves the blind issue and also gives you nice stats. That's pretty darn impressive. Didn't think about that one. The only like big weapons I know about are like the what is it? The Vord Ember, the crossbow. There's the Falone. There's that one dagger that does only poison damage and also has 25% crit chance. Which is also really good for like mages, like, because you're not really using your weapons anyway, so you can have anything on. The 25% crit chances is really good. There are some really good uniques in arcs though. Oh, also the staff that like does the what is it called? Flaming Crescendo. That's crazy. Anyway,
the purple, you recognize it as...
I'll offer to help.
The breastplate, it grew.
Move aside, I got this. Watch this. I didn't got this.
A little harder. You've killed him.
You've killed him. Oh no. Don't worry. He'll have a buddy with him very shortly. I don't think these guys give any experience anyway. Clearly not. Also, he's not even dead. He's asleep. I didn't kill him. Well, talk about an overreaction, am I right? You've killed him. go Chameleon. And then I don't think we have to prolong this. Is just delay and just go right for it. All right. Bunch of arrows to the face should be plenty to take him out. Rancor is the dagger with poison damage. My Necro also wears it. Yes. Getting, like, it's super easy in Act 4 to get 100% crit chance. And there's really no reason not to do it, because by getting 100% crit chance, your damage potential just goes skyrocketing. Alright, so we get, yeah, the Curse of Contamination, the chest piece for it. It's actually a pretty solid chest piece. It doesn't have a rune slot, but it gives you mnemonic, so basically 3 memory, 2 geo, and 2 hydro. Rare that you would ever want to run like a hydro geo build. Usually it's either pyro geo or hydro arrow that you're running, but it's still a pretty solid chess piece if you don't have anything better. And obviously not too hard to get. You just have to kill these 2 people to get it. Anyway, we're gonna put that on the Lady Vengeance. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, and that was all we have to do here. So now, at this point, I'm pretty sure all that's left to do... I'm pretty sure we got all these buried valuables as well. At least I hope I did. All we have left to do for this stream is try to get through all of Bloodmoon Island. That is my one goal. If we don't get through Bloodmoon Island, it's not a big deal. We'll just pick that up next time on Thursday. We're going to have a lot to do on Thursday anyway, because we got to do all of Cloisterwood. And that includes the hardest fight in the entire act, which is Hanag's. If you do Hanag's fight at its max potential of difficulty, it's hard. So I'm going to need Persuasion for something upcoming. Let's do that. And head on back over to... I guess I can just do the waypoint to Bloodmoon instead of doing that. I missed the level 20 crossbow because all bows and crossbows that I remember are level 19. Oh, like the unique crossbows? Yeah. I mean, unless you play with the sorcerer sundries on, or whatever they're called. The things that let you, like, upgrade the levels. But if you're not allowing that, I totally understand. The contamination is perfect for my Geomancer. It is really good. Especially because I think once you get to Act 4 and complete the set, again, Act 4 and getting access to a broken piece of armor, who would have thought? The contamination armor gets upgraded, and I believe the chest piece has... Is it 2 rune slots? I think? Maybe I'm misremembering. I know one of the pieces gets multiple rune slots. I can't remember. It might be the pans. Anyway, we're going to talk to the advocate here, and if we persuade him to talk about the Void Woken, it's going to trigger a whole bunch of Void Woken to spawn in. It's an optional fight. You don't have to do this, but obviously we want to try to do all the fights. Hands got 2, pants got 1. Okay, so it's not the chest piece that has it. But still, the gloves are really good then. Because that allows you to put on 2 extra runes to get like 6 of whatever your primary stat is. Alright, demand to know who is behind the Void Woken, and we persuade him.
Very well.
He's not going to be able to get it out. Now we've got like 4 Void Woken, I think, that are here. I think so. It looks like it. So who goes next? It is the Void Woken that is over here. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that guy, so we're just going to leave him. Are you guys resistant to fire? Oh, I don't have Lore Master. So I can't tell if they're weak to fire or resistant to it or not. That's tragic. My stick is still drifting, just in case you were wondering. Hands and Pants of Contamination is the only way I could get 29 summoning. Oh my lord. And trust me, with Summoner, you probably need that much. Summoner is so goddamn bad in Act 4. It's actually wild. I don't know if I need that. I'll just throw... Well, I'll use Adrenaline. I just want to see if this actually does hit them. I'm pretty sure they're not immune to it. Nope, this guy is immune to fire, it looks like. Okay, never mind. Well, we learn. Please do a lot of damage with ballistic shot. Someone should be able to take him out next turn. These guys have corpse explosion, so they can do a fair amount of damage, but nothing too crazy it looks like. Advocate is going to absolutely destroy these guys, I would imagine. Mass corpse explosion. Okay, a little bit overkill. I mean, I guess it didn't actually kill anybody, so fair, but... How much health does this guy have? 1,000. Bull Rush, and he's at 4 HP left, so he is going to die next attack, and it looks like the Wishmaster is going to be the one to deliver that blow. Ruptured his tendons, too. Cruel. Okay, that one isn't immune to fire then. Alright, the other one was, but this one isn't. Okay. Good to know. Cursed Firestorm Grenade. Makes a Necrofire. Alright, we should be able to take him out. And now it's just this guy up here. Unfortunately, I don't really think I have anything crazy to use against him. And he has too much armor and stuff. I was thinking maybe about chloroform, but that's not gonna work. If I got right next to him an arrow spray, I probably could take him out. But I can't. So I'll just recast Peace of Mind just in case. I think they'll be able to handle him though. If they're not able to kill this one guy, that is actually embarrassing. Okay, he goes invisible, sure. For me, Summoner is a memory support build, but the damage of Summoner's explosive traps is higher than any other build's explosive traps. I mean, that's fair. But when I did like a solo run of Summoner, I couldn't beat a Drama League. I couldn't beat him. Not honorably, at least. I mean, I could cheese the fight and win, but I couldn't win honorably. I'm pretty sure there's like, you know, gift bag stuffs to like improve the Summoner class. I didn't use any of that stuff. I just did like the base game things. Couldn't do it. The goddamn Incarnate just did not do enough damage. And especially I was playing as Losa, so if you're playing as Losa, he kills you after 3 turns pass. So I just couldn't do it. So I'm like, yep, we're just going to cheese this fight and pretend like it doesn't exist. I also didn't blow out the candles either. Again, I like to fight things at like their hardest, you know, iteration. So I didn't blow out the candles to weaken him or anything like that either. All right. Anyway, Advocate, what's up?
At least the vital components have withstood the onslaught.
Drama League is immune to fire. I'm pretty sure he's either like heavily resistant or straight up immune. But I don't know that information off the top of my head. Alright. We are going to kill the advocate eventually, but not yet. So anyway, we go up here, we can talk to these black ring people who are just going ham on this ancestor tree. I always stole the potions to the doctor before combat so he doesn't get so much resistance. Again, I have a general rule that Divinity is so easy to exploit to high heaven that I try to limit what I allow. It's already kind of enough that I'm allowing myself to use Chameleon Cloak and Skin Graft. Those are really powerful. So I probably wouldn't have done that kind of stuff.
You will speak, or we will burn.
All right. So we can persuade them to kind of be chill with us, but if we touch the stairs, I think they always get hostile immediately. And this is also the fight that you can get infinite experience on. If you don't know, if you simply have the two, are they the Pain Weavers? Yeah, the two Pain Weavers here, they each can summon a, what is it called? Bone Smasher or Bone Crusher, whatever the guy's name is. And that actually does give experience. And if you just simply kill the Bone Crusher, leave combat, and then re-enter, they can keep on summoning it, and you can keep getting experience from it over and over again. So, usually summons don't give experience, but this is one of the very few exceptions to that, which allows you to get infinite experience if you want. I'm not going to be doing that, though.
Stand back! I know you for what you are. A mere mouthpiece of deception. Oh, I can... You lie.
Ally.
Ally. Very well. Stand back. Not a foot on these stairs.
Okay.
We'll have your back.
And like I said, as soon as we go up here, we're going to get them angry, so... Now, this guy over here... Undead, what is his name? Undead Black Ring Destroyer. This guy's annoying. He gets revived like as soon as combat's are. Also, I don't have any Lore Master. But you can notice that I can't, like, I have 0% chance to hit this guy. I'm pretty sure he has the aura, doesn't he? Or is it? Do they just have that by default? I thought it was like evasive aura that we were working with. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. This is really annoying trying to take these guys out, but I don't know if they're... I'm sure they're resistant, but not immune to fire. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw these traps down, and we're going to do a whole bunch of damage, hopefully. One of my first run losses was versus Niles because he threw a love grenade and charmed 3 out of 4 of my party members. Before that, I always take a look on enemies' pockets. That's not a bad idea. And absolutely, if you're playing in like a, you know, like a multi-person party, or if you're doing honor mode especially, I don't think there's any problem with like taking your time or taking advantage of some, like, you know, underhanded tactics, right, to skew the odds in your favor. I don't have a problem with that. But the whole point of this run is to be like a challenge, so I do want to limit things that I think would be a bit too broken. Alright, let's throw this down. You can counter AoE dodge, giving him you can give him uncanny evasion to just like get rid of it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Here, let's use the curse fire. The first time I'm using one of these, do extra damage. Also, I might have to get a new controller because this is too much, man. It keeps slipping all around. Anyway, let's go ahead and shoot this. The arrow itself does miss, but the trap still went off. They did a fair amount of damage. This guy's at 693. That one's at 2004. So I definitely think the big guy has quite a lot of fire resistance from the looks of it. Horrific scream. Doesn't matter. We have magic armor, so... Or, is it physical? I think it's magic armor, but... Either way, we've got armor, so you can't inflict me with anything. You can't break my invisibility. Let's go ahead and chloroform somebody, just to break some armor. Do it to you. Really? Really? Truly incredible that you just happened to guess right there of all places. That's pretty incredible. We're probably dead to this guy then. Perch. Oh, actually it doesn't do as much damage as I thought. I thought he did way more damage than that. Okay, well that's semi-good news. Also, I'm blind. Alright, I'm not allowed to reload for any reason when I'm in combat. Why does my controller do this? So hopefully we don't die. What does that have to say? He is not gonna die next turn. I could just skin graft and get Chameleon Cloak back, but Necrofire is gonna... Well, I actually do have a counterplay for that. If I play the Looted Blessing, I think I have to play it twice, but that would be Holy Fire instead, and it would actually heal me instead of hurting me. I agree. If you know the fight is 100% win, then it's not funny. Always had to be a % chance to lose to make it a challenge. Singraph clears fire. I don't know about Necrofire. It does, apparently. Removes burning Necrofire. Yeah, you're right. Well, now I have Holy Fire, so I resist fire. I mean, I guess that's something. Anyway, we can at least take out this guy. Take out one of these goobers. I won't get the experience for taking out his summon, but I don't really care. The summon's probably just gonna kill me if he does get it off. Alright. Let's do this. There you go. 1736 health for you, and you are still evading. How am I gonna take this guy out? Are you undead? Yeah, you are undead. Okay. So I could play the Loot of Healing. That would help. So let's do that. Let's at least get some passive damage up on him. And I'll play Loot of Haste, sorry, to get that back up, and then we'll go Chameleon Cloak. And hopefully this time they don't break me out of invisibility. That really sucked. That is not what I wanted at all. That completely ruined my strategy. Okay, while I'm invisible, we'll go ahead and chip someone else's armor. Very good. Okay, let's see. Because yeah, I think this guy is like Giga resistant. You're too far? There's no way that's too far. Come on now. Well, let's... Okay, first of all, delay. I forgot to do that. Don't... Bro, this game sucks. This game is on something today. Why, man? That's 2 for 2 that they have properly guessed where I am. Yep. Technically, we do get revived from the Idol of Rebirth. I guess it doesn't count as a death unless I actually die, but I am going to reload no matter what because I want the Atara the Blood Rose. Also, I'm over encumbered now. By how much? Just by like 7, but whatever. We'll try finishing it out. I gotta at least try to win. But that's wild. That's wild. Oh, also I'm decayed, so I'm damaging myself by playing that. I don't have Fortify or anything. You know, it counts as a death. It's fine. It is what it is. This is just a losing fight. That is so stupid, man. 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on guessing where I am. I mean, that's ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and loot it up. Let me, okay, this time around I'm gonna persuade them that I'm an ally or whatever, and then we're gonna go back and get Lore Master so I can see their resistances, because that would have helped a lot, I'm sure.
Stand back. I know you for what you laugh. I'll very well stand back.
Okay, I'll drop my pyramid down here so I can just teleport back. I just throw my pyramid up here. Perfect. All right. That way battle will start when I come back. Oop. I meant to get Lady Vengeance. Idol of Rebirth was there to save you. Yeah. I mean, it just sucks because, like, you would lose the Atara the Blood Rose because of, you know, it giving a boost to every stat. It's so good. I love that item so often. Is you talking about the Rebirth Idol or the Atara? They're both good. Let's put all of it into Lore Master. And then let me go ahead and do my, well, I need to get to another teleport pyramid, so go here, and we walk towards Fingal Boyd. Okay. The idol is insane. You can fill it in combat for only 1 AP. Yeah, the like crafting. It is really good. Alright, let's head back to the Green Pyramid. It's going to immediately start battle because they're going to get upset with me. But the big thing is I now can see their resistances and we can see exactly what we're working against. So honestly, he did not have that much resistance to fire. I'm shocked that he didn't just die from the 5 explosive traps blowing up. This guy's 60% resistance. What about you guys? Also 60% resistance, okay. This time around, let's go ahead and teleport you over here. Let's try to get all 3 of you bunched up. Did I use deploy mass traps last time, or did I just use one trap? Now I can't remember. I thought I used deploy mass traps. I meant to if I didn't. I had to have, because that didn't even break their magic armor. Why is that not doing as much damage as I think it should be doing? I don't know. I'm gonna go Chameleon Cloak, and then I'm gonna jump, I guess, like right here. And hopefully this doesn't get me attacked by one of their stupid silencing stairs or whatever skill it's called. Perfect Scream is fine because we have armor to block it. And Peace of Mind too. Just in case they do reveal me, I'm going to delay this turn. Oh yeah, sure. Now this time they're not even going to guess. This time they're not even going to try to guess. Convenient. Really convenient, isn't it? Not even try to guess where I am. After guessing right back-to-back times. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go ahead and do that. Those two are dead. Don't have to worry about them. Okay. You guys have no physical armor, so I could just knock you down if I wanted to, but don't gotta worry about that. Ballistic shot, unfortunately that did not crit. I was kind of hoping it would. At the very least I can jump over here and arrow spray. Probably just takes her out. Yep. Alright, she got deleted. We walk up here, and then I'm going to chloroform him. Now, Peace of Mind will get full AP next turn. I don't think that one person's going to be able to, like, destroy me. She might be able to put me on Necrofire. What are you doing? What's happening? Why is she attacking the black ring? Is there a reason? Okay, really? Reactive armor followed by crit, huh? To wake him... Oh, wake him up. Gotcha. Okay. But why did she do it twice? She cursed him and then attacked him. That's weird, right? You're too far, of course. He owes her some money. That's fair. Alright, how am I gonna take this big scumlord out? I know I can just skin graft to get invisibility back. Start by sky shotting for decent damage. I love how they can get crits on like probably 5-10% chance, and then here I am with, you know, even though Hothead's not active, I still have probably like what, 74? 74% chance to crit? Can't crit. Can't do it. It's illegal if I do it. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Finally got a crit. Let's go skin grafts. We'll go adrenaline. Sky shot. If this crits, it would kill. I'm just worried it doesn't crit, so I've already killed something on this round, haven't I? Or no? No, I haven't. No, I haven't on this one. Okay, so let's just barrage, because this should guarantee it. Okay. Then we'll play the Loot of Haste. And then I will Peace of Mind. And I could just take him out with just Loot of Healing a whole bunch. So I think from here we're good. Yeah, it helps a lot when they don't reveal your invisibility 2 times in the same fight before you really can do anything. Helps a lot when that doesn't happen. Okay, and Loot of Healing spam it is. Because otherwise this fight's going to go on forever. I'm just going to have to wait for Explosive Trap to cool back down. Or we can risk the, what, 13% chance I have to hit him? Let me check. Yeah, 13% chance, yeah. I don't want this fight to take forever, so we're just going to do this. This is way faster, way more consistent, and yeah. This fight's already killed me once. I don't want it to kill me again. Alright. So far we've had 3 deaths in Act 2, which honestly isn't that bad. Now granted, we're not done with Act 2 yet. Still a fair amount of fights left, and some of them are going to be pretty tricky, although fingers crossed, I'm hoping Hanek doesn't give me that much trouble, but we'll see. I'm sure it's going to be unexperienced. It always is. Alright, one more loot play, and he will die next turn from Restoration. Okay.
The pestilence has been cleansed. Resume your business. My, as per
The lizard lead.
now, Godwoken, you need not fear me, but this island hides. It is now.
Okay. So yeah, now he has business with the tree. You can, I believe, talk to the tree without him knowing. It's a bit tricky to do, but you actually can do it. But, of course, we are here to kill him, so we will be doing that. And then there's a couple of other fights that we can do as well. I think there's like, there's 2 fights that are on the surface, and then there's going to be a couple of fights that are beneath the, beneath all the crypts or whatever. And even though we don't have the Scholar tag, I do have every intention of getting into those areas, so we will do all of the fights. You tried Loot of Healing plus Soulmate versus Undead to, like, double up on it? That would be kind of crazy. As funny as it would be, I don't really think it's necessary, because, like, Soulmate requires summoning, right? Like, multiple into summoning. So I don't know if I want to do that, but it would probably be really funny to just melt undead enemies. It's 2 on some, yeah. I still think, like, going 2 points into a skill tree just for 1 skill is kind of excessive. But now that I am thinking about it, there is 1 skill I should probably learn. I do have an empty memory slot. I should do that right now really quick. It is Worm Tremor.
Back for a return visit, are you?
I should get that. I do have 2 in...
Yep.
I have 2 in Geo, so I can learn it.
Never forget it.
Okay. Yeah, it can just be there on the hotbar, that's fine. Alright, let's go back to Bloodmoon, and let's do the Advocates fight. Yeah, because Summoning doesn't have any other good spell, in my opinion. It really doesn't, no. Unless you're dedicated into a Summoner build. That's the only real way. Alright, let's take out Mr. Advocate Man. Check what all their resistances and such are first. So, Advocate He's got 60% resistance to fire. 40% for that dog. 60% for that person. 10% for them, so they're pretty weak. Nothing for that guy. And only 10%. It's kind of funny because his name is the Elemental Knight, and he's not really resistant to many elements. Okay. So, I think we'll teleport Advocate over here. Or, honestly, what I could do, I could, like, nether swap him here and then save teleport to get a fourth person on here. That might be a better idea. And then we can do our whole explosive trap MO kind of thing. Alright. Quick save. Let's go ahead and loot of haste. Peace of mind. We'll nether swap. Would nether swap make him hostile? Guess we'll find out. Usually I think it does make them upset, but I don't know if it just makes them immediately hostile or if he like just does like the hey, that's not right kind of text. Find out. Yeah. No, he doesn't like being nether swapped. These guys aren't even in combat right now. I gotta get them in here. Alright. Teleport you over there. We'll go adrenaline. And let me just see. Because this guy only had 10% fire resistance. I don't know if 4 traps would kill him, though. I'm willing to gamble. If we die, it's not the end of the world. It's just one death, and then I know that I can't do that. But I think this is going to be close. Let's see it. It does kill, and so that gives me Executioner. Although I don't think it killed the... Did it kill the dog? It didn't kill the one I was going for. It killed the dog. But I guess that still works. It works out. Okay, I guess I'll throw this extra explosive trap on top. Just for some extra damage. And then we'll go Chameleon. What is happening? Okay, Neo, I know you were able to explain away them attacking the guy because he was asleep from chloroform. Do you have an explanation for that? I missed that. He just deleted Aaron of Havoc. And then this person attacked him as well. I don't know what that was. He literally walked up to him and just deleted him out of existence. He wasn't asleep or anything. All he had was Necrofire. I haven't used Chloroform yet. I still have the skill. I'm gonna walk further up just in case I can get high ground. And speaking of Chloroform... Alright, I don't know what that was, but that was hilarious. Whatever it was funny. And that's all that matters. Void Glide? Okay. What is happening? Why is he just beating everyone up? Oh, well, actually, no, I didn't put... Did I? Oh, I did put him to sleep. Okay. Okay. That time it made sense. That time it made sense. I didn't think that I broke his magic armor with Chloroform, but I did. Okay. That time it made sense. Why did he attack this guy, though? He wasn't even asleep. He's still attacking him and he's awake. This is crazy. This is crazy. I d- Okay. I think the advocate is just broken. His programming has absolutely... What happens to the advocate? I don't know. Like, he doesn't have any status on him. He just has the vacuum aura like normal. But he just keeps on attacking his friends for some reason. They're not his friends anymore, I guess. Go arrow spray. I was kind of hoping I could angle this in a way that it hits everyone. That looks good, right? No, it doesn't. Why did that happen? I don't know. Tragedy. Complete and utter tragedy. This guy I don't even think is in combat, by the way. He's just over here doing whatever. Okay, let's throw this down and then I'll worm tremor them. That way they at least can't move for 3 turns. I was also hoping that would blow up the landmine, but I guess it does not do that. Alright, let me walk as far as I can. He went invisible, but something tells me I know where he is. Okay, so they were able to see me just barely. Well, I probably was going to skin graft anyway, so it's okay. Although, I don't... I guess let's do this. Let's adrenaline. We'll skin graft. We'll jump out of the fire. And the advocate, even though he's invisible, I know exactly where that guy is. Didn't really do anything to stop me from fighting him. So we'll throw that down, we'll blow it up. Use adrenaline again too, why not? Okay, you're dead. You're about to be dead. And the advocate is definitely not going to die to next hit. What's his poison resistance looking like? 20%? Alright, we'll go this. And then go invisible. And next turn we should be able to defeat him. Or, I guess, next turn I actually have AP, or we'll die to Necrofire. Fair enough. Honestly, the advocate didn't give that much experience for killing him. How much experience was that? That was only 72.25 for killing the advocate? I got more for killing the freaking elemental knight. That's insane. Alright, let's loot everybody. Doesn't really seem like there's anything too important for me. I'll still pick some stuff up. And I will also purge them to get all my source back, and I'll deal with the Wishmaster in just a second. What level are you? Oh, you're 16. Yeah, I'm level 16, and we should, before we leave, get to around like 17. Like level 17, like 40% of the way to the next level, or something around there. Maybe a little bit less, because I haven't been like fully min-maxing experience. You didn't pick up challenge. I have not picked up challenge yet. That is a skill that absolutely I should get. 0 AP cost is fantastic. More cursed fire arrows. I'll gladly take that. Alright, let's take out the Wishmaster. I don't really know why he didn't get involved in combat, but... No shit, it ain't freaking safe to rest here. We're trying to kill people, though, so come on now. Just heal up. Much magic armor he have? No, not much. Okay, perfect. Let's just put him to sleep. We don't have to use Chameleon Cloak. 1, 2. Again, he gave more experience than the Advocate did, which I think is just hilarious. Okay. Very, very good. Now, let's... before we talk to the tree, we don't have anything to really say to them just yet because we haven't revealed what their name is. Before we do that, let's head over to this side. Gonna be another fight up ahead. This one's not too bad. Although... I didn't think they were gonna look this way. What is their resistance to fire? Because I'm looking at them and I'm not liking what I see. 40%. Okay. A lot of these guys are resistant to fire, which... Tragic, but not unexpected. That guy, for some reason, isn't resistant to fire. There's also, I think, like, 2 other, like dog-looking enemies that... I don't know what their resistance are looking like, but... This cat does give experience, so unfortunately, if you're a lover of cats, you must look away for a second. Alright, we'll try to make this quick, although the stick drifting a bit is not making it easy. There we go. Alright, now you can look at the screen. Up here there should be a druid. Is it that guy? I thought he was usually over there. Oops. I think you have to talk to him first, and he wants me to like tell the name of the
ancestor tree.
The ancestor tree.
The screams came to me on the wind, though I am not sure the devil's breath that... Well, I can't say where its entrance lay. A druid. There are too few of us.
Okay. I don't know if you have to talk to him beforehand, but you do get more experience for talking to him after you reveal the name. Alright, Luteface, Peace of Mind, and then we're going to jump up to this little sniper tower here, and we'll start battle. Okay, there the dogs are. Alright, so Grist Bloodspawn. They, of course, have 60% resistance to fire. I'm so shocked. Okay, let's adrenaline. How much health do they have? And this one in the back, I think, doesn't have any fire resistance. No, wait, no. That one does. There was... Okay, this guy doesn't have any fire resistance, but he has a ton of magic armor. So we're definitely not going to be able to kill him, I don't think. Go ahead and throw this down. Another skill that I love is Equalize versus big bosses or nuts. Strip half-life and armors for only 2 AP on a Drama League or Devour is amazing. That is a pretty good one, yeah. I don't know if I'll be using that in this run. But it's fun. Let's just use a regular explosive arrow. Big damage to those two. And, I guess I will use... Well, I could use Chloroform next turn as well, but Just do that. Get rid of your magic armor, put you to sleep. And then I go invisible. Okay. Just screaming. Relatable. Alright, they get pretty much all their health back. But it's fine, because I still took out their armor. Yeah, I'll end my turn here. Now, the dogs should not be able to get up here, so I don't really have to worry about them. It's really just these three, like, lizard undead. No, they're not undead, because they just healed themselves. Yeah, so I don't know what to call them. They're just demons of some kind. Alright. Let's... I really wish that you were close enough, but that's okay. Just throw these 4 traps right here. We'll blow it all up, and that should kill one or both of them. Both of them. Perfect. Okay, now it's just this guy. Get a peace of mind. And we'll just shoot him once. And on this turn... Well... Let's just water arrow and then freeze him. Is he immune to freezing or something? Let me check. Immune to decaying, that's fine. Alright. Alright, and then again, the dog should not be able to get up here. Rawr. And that is it for the lizard guy. And now we just gotta take out these dogs, one by one. Alright, water arrow. Got twice. And this turn, I mean, pretty much at this point, it's just a matter of time. Obviously, we're going to win, but... Devour corpse? Okay, sure. Get some healing. Can I hit both of you? No. I'll just take you out first. And then take you out after 2 more arrows. Also, he's frozen because I guess he cursed the water surface beneath them. Kind of funny. Alright. And one more turn, and this guy will be done, and that's another fight that we have completed. Just have one more after this that's on the surface, and then we'll have to do... I really wish that was going to kill. Yeah, after this we'll have to start doing the interesting strategy to get into all those fights without the scholar tag. It'll be very fun. Hopefully it won't take too long. Just hit hard on enemies so he goes 1 HP, then equalize him with the big boss because it's percentual. He heals 50% and big boss loses 50%. But 50% of the I guess 50% of the negatives is much more than the benefits, is kind of what you were trying to say. Also serves to heal and recover armor. It's situational, but have a lot of potential in terms of damage and recovery. Absolutely. There's a lot of fun skills like that. Like, I mean, I think it was Mumu who was in here trying to convince me that Last Rites wasn't a terrible skill. And I'm like, I mean, sure, you can make it usable. And that's fun. But it's not, like, practical. You know? %50 of the armor and HP of the boss is a lot more than the ads. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. Alright. So let's head over to the archives, and we need to find the name of the ancestor tree. I probably should have done it when I was over there and I got the one pyramid, but I never did. So I gotta do it now. Also, while we're here, I can grab the silver bar, because we're gonna need this. And we can use this ancient forge to make a lever.
Nice, I guess. Wonder what makes it useful.
We're gonna need to get another 2. Well, I think you only need 1 other silver bar, maybe. I mean, really don't need any if you do the strategy that I use, but it's fine. We're gonna do it as close to accurately as you can. I mean, to be fair, it's really annoying that you need the scholar tag just to do the 3 fights on Bloodmoon Island. It's really silly. No other tag unlocks any quest line. Okay, let's go ahead and do this fight really quick. Loot of Haste and Peace of Mind. And then afterwards I'll do the archives thing. Yeah, I think I need 2. I'm pretty sure you're right, yeah. I think you're right about that. Okay. So what all the resistances are: 40% to fire, none. 40%, you're probably still 40%, aren't you? Yep, and this is none? Okay. Well, let's get the guys who don't have any fire resistance out first. Let's just teleport you right there. I hate the possessed dwarf fight. It is a really annoying one. The good thing is, playing on solo run, I believe it can't possess you. If you only have 1 character in your party, it just cannot possess you. It's still going to be annoying, I agree. But it won't be as annoying as if I had like a full team. Alright, that killed all 3 of them. Oh, wow. Great. Excellent. I thought I was just going to kill the 2 that didn't have any fire resistance. Alright, let's break some armor off of you. And then, oh, we actually put you to sleep too. Go invisible. And after Chameleon Cloak is done, we'll be able to take all of them out. I don't know, I don't want to risk it on my playthrough. That's fair. I'm pretty sure it does not possess you if you only have 1 character in your party. I'll do the experimenting for you, don't worry. Just nether swap you 2 right on top of each other. Throw this trap down. I have a way to kill it without being possessed. I mean, a lot of the times it's very inconsistent for me. Like, sometimes I am able to kill it without it having any issues, and then sometimes it's just annoying as heck. It's a very weird fight. I just know that possessed skill has 13 meters range, so I outrange that 13 meters. That's fair. That's a good way of handling it. Alright. Oh. And there should be another silver bar. Yeah, there it is. Let me grab the silver bar. Let's go make another lever. And while I'm over in that direction, we'll go to the archives, get the name of the ancestor tree, And then we'll talk to the ancestor tree to get a whole bunch of experience. I think you get like 70,000 or something like that for doing this. Should be the Archivist Journal. Just in case, I'll pick it up too. Okay. Go back to the forge. Just up here. And let's make another lever.
The Great Forge is...
Perfect. Okay. I tried to drink the potion that gives you immune to many CC, but doesn't work. Oh, to stop the possessed status? Yeah, I think possessed is just like, it's unique. Unfortunately, there's not really any like cure because of that. It's like the same thing with like mass shackles of pain. I don't think there's any skill that can get rid of that. Unless break the chains can still do it with Sabile. I'm not sure. I know it works with regular shackle of pain. I don't know if it works with mass shackles of pain. Anyway, I'm just wandering around like an idiot right now. I need to go back to the Lady Vengeance. And I need... I'm just going to use a Source Orb to get my source points back. I need to go and put all of my points into telekinesis. So that I can access all of the fights remaining on Bloodmoon Island. Oh, what? I could not figure out where telekinesis was on my screen. I'm stupid. Alright, we're good. And while I am out, I'm going to go grab another pyramid. Just pick up the one that I have over here. How close am I to 17? Not that close. Like 60% thereabout. Alright, let's pick up this pyramid. Okay, and then we're going to head over to Bloodmoon Island. And we're going to have to try to do this carefully. It might not work on the first try, but we're gonna get it eventually.
Was it never used?
Okay, by going up here. So again, we can't access these fights normally, because normally you have to read the ornate hymnal with a person with the scholar tag to like break open the statues and then reveal the hatch that goes into each of the different like crypts, so that you can then like deal with all of the sealed away characters. 2 of them are going to be like combat related. 1 of them doesn't have any combat. But I want to do every fight in the game, and I don't have the scholar tag, so I can't do it the normal intended way. So instead, we're doing it this way. So by putting a bunch of telekinesis on, we can take our pyramid here, and we should. It might take a little bit of workaround, but eventually the game will let us put this pyramid somewhere on this wall. Oh, right there. And then we can use the other pyramid in our inventory. I'm going to put this in a different hotbar because I don't like having to shuffle through every time. We got to pick it up. Oh wait, no, not pick it up, sorry. Not pick it up. We have to go up to it and we have to move it from here. So we're going to move. And we want to move it like, you can kind of see, so like right here, very faint, very hard to notice, but if you look really close, you can see this very light line around where I have the pyramid. And that is the boundary of the map. So if we throw it like around here, we can get as close to the boundary as possible, and these crypts are actually connected. So we teleport again, and we can move the pyramid if you just kind of like push the cursor a little bit. You're going to have to fight it a bit. It's going to take a little bit, but okay, so now I have clipped the cursor out of this plane. And you can just barely move it enough. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. Let's try it. We're going to move the pyramid. And it should be in another loading zone if I did it right. That looks like it should be there. Alright, so now we teleport again. And now we are in a different crypt that we're not supposed to have access to unless we have that tag. Now, it gets a little bit tricky here. But usually you can just teleport the pyramid down. You don't have to worry about moving it. And now, boom, we are in this crypt, which, is this the possessed dwarf, or is this, no, this is the little, kid. But yeah, we are not supposed to be here, without having the scholar tag. If you go up the stairs, I'm going to leave the pyramid there just so I can, teleport to it again. But if you go up the stairs, you can see the statue is still here. And interacting with the statue does not do anything. Yeah, you're supposed to deal with the statue with the ornate hymnal to get into the hatch, but through using that, we can get through it. Speedrun tech, yeah. It is... I'm pretty sure speedrunners might do it a little bit of a different way than what I'm doing it for, but, you know, that is how you can get in there without having the scholar tag. So now what I need to do is I need to put up... Well, actually, do I need persuasion for the possessed child? I don't know. I don't actually think I do. Let's see. I know I need it for the other two, but... I think I can just talk to him.
I was hungry. I hope some we can find. She has no.
You can also, I think, just eat the spirit as well, but...
Are you sure you can help her?
I'm gonna try my best.
But nobody else is coming to help.
The spirit.
I knew you. Take good care.
Good. Alright, so I don't actually have to do anything crazy. I'll just pick up the pyramid again. Now again, animal lovers, I need you to look away for a second because this cat is worth some experience. Okay, you can look back at the screen. Nothing happened while you were looking away. You have to try sabotage versus enemies that you can... Why is my cursor doing this? You have to try sabotage versus enemies that you can trade before combat. So you sell the arrows and then explode them so far to deal big damage at low AP cost. You also earn some big money. When I'm done with Act 2, I'll promise you this. When I'm done with Act 2, I'll put sabotage on and I'll sell them like all of like a full stack of like one arrow, and then I'll blow them up. When I'm done with Act 2, we'll do that. The Day of Reckoning will just be me blowing someone up with all the arrows. I don't want to do it for any of the other fights though, because again, I don't really want to like cheese anything and make it easy. But we can definitely do it.
The young girl in the deepest black,
right. And then I think the strength persuasion always succeeds.
The girl's grip tightened.
And we can teleport her to the ship. So now that is taken care of. Perfect. Okay, so I think we could access another area from this like crypt, but let's go somewhere else. Let's go to this one and we'll do it from here, because I think this is just more consistent to get the teleporter pyramid like out of bounds. Oh, there's a source orb on the oh, whoops. That's alright, I have like 38 on me. It's not a huge problem. Sabotage only explodes one air grenade on one target. Mass sabotage explodes 2 air grenades on all targets in an area. Okay, I gotcha. I might have to change my controller if this is going to persist. It's really annoying me. Oh, come on. It wasn't far enough out of bounds. Hold on. Because I need to actually get up there. There we go. Alright, so we went towards this loading area up here. So now we want to go to one of the other loading areas, either diagonal or to the left. I think let's go diagonal first. So again, I need to... Alright, there's the boundary. Okay, I can't move it apparently. Oh, never mind. So move it. Alright, I think... I'm hoping that's diagonal. Although I don't have my cursor anymore. I don't know where I am. I'm in the abyss. I'm in the void. Hopefully that's good. That doesn't really look diagonal to me, but we'll see. Well, I'm still in the void. Jeez Louise. No, wait, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna walk into that one fight. I don't really think I can avoid it, though. Can I teleport the pyramid anywhere? I might have to reload. Because I think I got the pyramid in a really bad spot. Yeah, I don't think I can teleport it anywhere. And my cursor is just getting stuck under granite. Yeah, alright. It's alright. That does happen sometimes. Basically, my character walking down, they're gonna enter that fight with the Godwoken that got sealed away. And I don't want to do that. I want to enter it from, like, the entrance point, so that way I can prepare for everything. There's got to be careful with it. Alright. Use the lighting to help me out. Alright, quick save again. Come on. Come on, cursor. Figure it out. Maybe like right there. Hopefully. We'll see. I think... Okay, this is a different crypt. Okay, good. Alright, so we're in the right spot. Can I teleport the pyramid from here? I can. Good. Alright. We got it. That was tricky. Alright, so now this guy we're going to actually have to persuade, I believe. So I got to go back to the Lady Vengeance. We can always just teleport back. Don't have to worry about that. Also, 1 second. I don't know why the playback for the stream just keeps on screwing up. Alright, while that's doing it. I need to put all my points into persuasion so that we can have the guy let us pass. Okay. And then we can pick this up again. One second. All right. Wait. The door is open? Wait, what? This is the same area. Wasn't the door closed when I, like, went into free roam? And now it... Oh, my God.
Wherever you take care of her.
I gotta go back to the Lady Vengeance, and I gotta put telekinesis back on. Or actually, I could just quick load. I could just quick load. That would be faster. That sucks. I'm like... I swear, it was closed when I went in free cam mode, so I thought it was a different crypt. I thought it was somewhere else, but I was not. Oh. Hold on. Drop something on the ground. Okay. Let's try this again. Pyramid, let me pick you up. Let me try clipping here first. And then clipping left maybe would work. So I think that'll be good right there. Hoping. No, I think it's in that same spot. Yeah, it is. God. All right. Okay, it really wants me to do this one first then. Let's do it. All right, if we're going to fight this one, I think I need to be on the back side of the chamber. As you can see, I'm not very good at performing glitches like this. I do apologize. I just want to do every fight, that's it. Okay. I'm going to pick... Or not pick this up. I'm just going to move it as far as I can to the back part of the chamber. I like how Losa has to walk all the way there just to throw it, but sure. Okay, I'm gonna throw it even further back. Come on. There we go. Alright, right there. That should be plenty. So at this point, I should be able to quick save, and we can move it past the boundaries of this chamber. I think that's good enough. Losa's just walking off the world. I don't know why Losa has to move all the way over here just to move this teleporter pyramid, but... Okay, perfect. Now we are definitely in a new chamber. Okay. Let's teleport it onto solid ground. And yeah, this should be the God-woken one, right? Yes. What's her name? Rajarama. Okay. So now let's head back to Lady Vengeance. We're going to get Persuasion on, and we will go ahead and fight the God-woken. It's actually fitting that we have Persuasion on as well, because you're going to need it also for passing a dialogue check with her to not, like, just immediately free her once you enter the room. So let's head back. Pick this up. Alright, and let's talk to you.
From stone to dust. From stone, the spirit of a...
Just let me talk. My goddamn analog stick is so annoying. Alright.
I watched the game. You must leave.
Do I have to eat you or something?
I watched the game. You must leave.
Do I have to try opening it?
The lever part of the lock. A presence of... You hear it?
Okay. Now can I talk to you about it?
You must leave. The one who must be chained. No. You must leave. You must not speak to it. Kill it.
Okay. Now we can go in here. We can pass the dialogue check to not immediately free her. Or I guess it just doesn't want to trigger. Okay, cool. I thought you just had to be standing like next to her and then it would just suck you into conversation, but I guess not. Cool. I just didn't want the fight to start right away. I do have to break. You got affected by my loot of haste? Oh, that's stupid. Get out of here with that nonsense. Alright, let me back up then so I don't give you those buffs. That's crazy. I don't know why they're considered friendly. They're going to try to kill me in literally like a minute and a half. peace of mind. We'll go ahead and break that last pillar, and that will free her and start combat. Okay. And she does have a fair amount of initiative, so obviously my wits being so high allows me to outspeed her. Which really helps, because again, if you go first in Divinity, it is such an advantage. Okay. I need the stick not to be doing this. Let's go ahead and knock her down. And we can pretty much just stun lock her, I'm pretty sure.
I see. Then I shall teach your final lesson.
Well, I got some bad news. What's her name? I always forget. Rajarma. This final lesson that you're going to teach me, turns out I'm just a bad student. Because all I know is big number do big damage. Alright, cool. So that's all that is. Really not a hard fight at all. It just sucks when you walk in here by accident, because sometimes that... So, when I was trying to get the pyramid over past this boundary, my character was about to walk right in this pit. So not only do you go into combat in this pit, which already sucks, but also there's a persuasion check that happens where if you fail it, then you just instantly free her. And I can't remember if it also means that she gets to start battle or not, but that's what I was worried about. But we're good now. We can talk to you again and say that you are good. And let's head back to Lady Vengeance. I need telekinesis for one more time. There's one more fight that we can get to. And then Bloodmoon is pretty much done. We just have to talk to the ancestor tree. God dang, my cursor is really just making me sad right now. Oh, not Lore Master. Telekinesis. I would love to have Lore Master right now, but no. Oh wait, Bloodmoon, my bad. Okay, and then we go back to the hatch. And now we should be able to get through that last area without having to worry about interacting with the with Rajamara or whatever her name is. I always forget. Okay, I've read it like 5 times in this one stream and I keep forgetting what it actually is. Anyway, we're gonna throw this up here. Teleport up top. Throw it again towards the boundary. Quick save again. Alright, we're going to clip it over to this side first, because it's apparently really hard to go diagonal just immediately. Okay, and then just move it up. And I'm hoping that's past the boundary, but I guess we'll find out soon. That definitely looks like it. I was AFK. I just got a hamstring cramp. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry about that. Alright, let's head over there. I need to put Persuasion back on. A lot of running around back to Lady Vengeance so I can respec and do all this. Again, this is what you have to do if you don't have the Scholar tag. If I did have the Scholar tag, I would have just put everything into Persuasion and been able to run through all these chambers really quickly. But honestly, it didn't take that long. I think it only took like about 20 minutes to break into all the different chambers. So we're good. At least I learned how to deal with it. Oh, like the cramp. I mean, it still really hurts though. The worst ones that happen are like the ones that happen like when you're sleeping. Because that's just pain incarnate, man. You're just laying there and then your leg just starts I don't know, going through all sorts of craziness. You're in pain, you can't sleep, ruins your REM sleep and everything. Just sucks.
A trembling.
What are you? One must not mean harm. It's the soul.
His hand.
As a I planned, so I better one soul. This if you we broke the lever for the.
Okay, I'm guessing that I don't have to persuade him, so now I'm finding out that all this was completely pointless, what I just did. But that's alright.
Oh, it's not working.
Okay, well it didn't work, so maybe I do have to persuade him.
Should go from here. This is no. My vigil is eternal.
His hand.
As a I planned, so I better one soul. As the levers fixed.
Okay, now I can persuade him.
I suppose.
Cool. Alright, again, this is a really annoying fight. If you have multiple characters in your party, what's going to happen is this dwarf right here is possessed.
Look at you.
And he's going to yap to me.
Would you believe, brother? Wait.
During the fight, when you do free him, eventually, after you do enough damage to the dwarf, you can just kill the dwarf too, but if you do enough damage to the dwarf, the demon will remove itself from his body. And then from there, anytime that you attack it, it sometimes can go ahead and use the possess skill to take control of one of your characters, or it can repossess the dwarf, which is really stupid. If you have multiple characters, the fight just goes on forever. It feels like it's really obnoxious. But on a solo run, it should be that the demon cannot possess your character. So it can repossess the dwarf, but it can't possess your characters, which is the big thing. So let's go ahead and break 3 of these things, and then I will go ahead and play my loot. He's not considered a friendly, is he, like the other one? I have no idea. I can't tell if that's a green dot on the map or not. Just in case, I'm going to back up here. And let's Loot of Haste, and then Peace of Mind. And we'll start combat. First you have to crawl, then rolling in... Oh, crawl. Then rolling in on the floor like a croquette? Croquet? Then you have to ask a ChatGPT, and then you have to stretch the leg. Gotcha. A lot of steps for leg cramps. Alright. Possessed dwarf fight. Alright. Everyone's favorite. I think just by breaking his physical armor, he falls down. No, not quite. I forget. Okay, there we go. So he gets knocked down there. It's a very weird fight. We got to be careful because I do a lot of damage. I don't want to kill him by accident. I do want him to live if I can.
This is almost over.
He's very close to death.
I got things straight.
You're a little bit too close to death, man. I don't want you to die. I could try teleporting him just to do a little bit of damage, but that's not going to do too much, I'm sure. When is this goddamn demon going to come out of you? I'm the worst exorcist known to man. Restoration. Chameleon cloak. Okay, we're both invisible. Alright, hopefully I crit. There we go. Okay. So now I got the demon to come out. The adventure is going to help me with 44 HP. Hold on there for just 1 second. Is this undead? Just opportunistic. Okay. Let me go ahead and heal him before anything happens, because that is not a good amount of health to have right now. a little bit more. Probably don't need to go too crazy on it, but I just want to make sure he has enough that he doesn't just die. Just in case. Alright. Let's break his armor. He possessed the dwarf. Oh, never mind. He didn't possess the dwarf. He just... What just happened? What? I have no idea what happened. I'm worried that if I try to knock him down that he's going to possess the door. But I think we'll be fine with the amount of armor we have. We did knock him down. Thank you, adventure man. Why? What just happened? He got out of combat from that. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Hold on. This is so goddamn stupid. This is so unbelievably stupid. Why are you at 52 health all of a sudden? He's dead. Don't ask me how, but he's dead. This fight makes no sense. Just as you draw it up. Yeah, this fight's really annoying. Am I in time to DDoS you? Always, Doctor. Always time for DDoSing. Alright, let's teleport you up here, see what you have on you. Not really anything too important. So, I do believe that you get experience for talking to the adventurer, and you also get experience for killing him. But, like, from my experience, usually after you talk to him, he just vanishes instantly. Like, you don't even have time to react. So let's see.
His mouth let me show thank you.
Yeah, he just oh, he doesn't even give experience. Really? Do I have to like talk to the ghost first to get something?
This thing.
No. All right. Well, if he doesn't give experience for helping him, then there's only one solution. I think you're supposed to get experience for doing it, but Divinity has some weird things with it where sometimes it just doesn't give you experience for doing things. We saw it earlier in like Act 1 when I broke like all the necromancer jars and then I didn't get any experience for it and then I reloaded and then it did give me experience. I don't think he enters combat with you. Yeah, I think he just lets you attack him. But he does give 14,000 experience, so that is absolutely, that is something. We'll take it. Alright. Now you can get on out of here. I failed him. If he doesn't give you XP for helping him, DDoS him. You're darn right. That's what he gets. Oh, hold on. One second. Okay. So Bloodmoon Island is pretty much done at this point. We just have to talk to the ancestor tree and give her back her name. Or I guess not really give her back the name, just like we have to use her name to convince her that it's safe to talk with us. And then afterwards we'll get a whole bunch of experience for learning the name of the demon that is haunting Losa. And after that we just talk to the druid and share the story of the tree, and it's all good. And there's still this dog here. For some reason this dog doesn't follow the advocate. So you have to walk back to the spot and then take it out later if you want the extra experience, which I do. How close are we to 17? We're 3/4 of the way there. We'll definitely hit 17 before we get, before we leave Act 2. Alright, so, oh, there's enemies there. I don't think these guys give anything, though, but I will deal with them anyway. Doesn't really seem like they have magic armor either. Okay, shoot that. Kills most of them. Who's left? Oh no, it doesn't kill any of them. I thought it killed 2 of them. I'm blind. That's all we need to know. Another explosive arrow should do it though. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, they don't give any experience, but it's the principle. Let's talk to the ancestor tree really quick. Apparently we have to be standing over here to talk to the ancestor tree. Yes, Elanessa.
You speak my name. I can be free. My soul naive. I meant to the roaring and then.
It is safe to share your story. How can I help? 66,000 experience just for doing all this.
Now come closer.
I am ready for the name. That is the name of the demon that is possessing Losa, a drama leak. So now that we've got that name, head over to this, wait, no, it's further down. We head over to the spirit over here and tell him the story, and then we get a little bit extra experience for it. Right here. Also, how are you doing, Brett? I'm doing good. We're probably going to stop streaming in just a little bit. I'll probably do a couple more things, and then I'll be done. Because we've already been going for 2 hours, 42 minutes at this point. Alright. Why? What do you mean, how?
The howls. They are silenced. How?
What do you mean, how? Is Divinity having a moment again?
They are silenced.
I'm not supposed to drain your source. I'm supposed to tell you about the tree.
The spirit of a she turns back.
Oh, find the druid? I mean, I did.
The howls.
What are we talking about? Do I have to talk to him before I give the name to the tree? How far back am I going? Not that far. Okay. You doing good? Any rumors on Spire and Crash? I haven't heard anything. I've seen some fan projects that are being worked on, but I haven't heard any actual like rumors about like a like release date or anything like that. Okay, well, we're back here, so we gotta take out the dog again. I guess you talked to him before the tree? I don't understand why. I don't get it. Because you're supposed to talk to the guy, and then you tell him what you learned from the ancestor tree, I thought, and then you got like, I don't know, 14,000 experience or something for it. I don't know the exact number. I'm just kind of spitballing what I think it is. Okay, let's, oh, adrenaline's on cooldown. Well, that's tragic. Here, let's take him out with explosive trap and explosive arrow. Okay. And then let me purge you guys to get back that source point. Alright, let me go back to the ancestor tree. We'll see if we can do this again. I'm going to quick save here, and this time I'll talk to the druid first. I don't know if there's something else I have to do or something I missed. I don't know, but that is weird. Because I talked to him before talking to the tree.
The howls. They are silenced. How?
He's still saying this.
The howls. They are...
I don't know what he's referring to. This is weird. I might have to look into it. See if I can figure out and troubleshoot in real time why he's not saying the dialogue that I expect him to say. Alright, let me get behind the tree, because apparently that's the only place I can talk to the tree from.
The trees.
Queen, man,
A moment.
you speak. I can be free. Now I'm the roar, and then that was I suffered. You remember speak it destroy. Now come close.
The sp-
Okay. Let me look into it. Because I am just so confused right now. I'm not sure what is happening. Let's see if I can figure out if... it might be like I missed reading something, but I don't know why he's saying the dialogue he is. Divinity does sometimes do weird stuff. It says that just after talking to the ancestor tree, that you should be able to talk to the spirit, share the story, and then you get 21,000 experience for it. I'm trying to look and see if there's any, like... No, I did the Archivist Journal stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this is happening. Because like I said, like by talking to the druid, it should just give me the option to share the story and get the experience, but... Well, it is what it is, you know?
The howls. They are silenced. How?
I don't know why I can't talk to you. What if I, like, do Spirit Vision again? Like, cast it twice. Uncast and then recast. Does that do anything? No. And if I drain it, nothing happens, right?
Please, not like the...
No. Nothing happens if I drain it. Alright, well, I'll try to see if I can figure that out once the stream's done. I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's not the end of the world. I don't know why that's happening, because I've never seen that before. Usually, you talk to the tree, you find the story, you talk to the druid, and then you're good. But it's just not working. Alright, well, anyway, Bloodmoon Island is pretty much completed, so we don't have to worry about being here anymore. I want to save Cloisterwood for the next stream, so I think I'm just going to focus on doing anything left to do that isn't in Cloisterwood directly. So the only things I can think of, I mean, the big one would be the contamination armor stuff. Can do that. We also have to return to Jahan and do that. Because I did everything in the black pit, so that's all done. Everything up here should be done. Oh, there are the lizard assassins we can do up here, too. We did all the lone wolf stuff. Yeah, I think for the most part that's about it. Okay. So, let's start by talking to Jahan first. We'll turn in the quest for revealing the demon's name, and then he'll try to help us with like an exorcism. Now, I think, granted, we do want him to join us on the Lady Vengeance. Which means he will not... I mean, I could still fight him. But just for fun... Now, I'm not actually going to... I'm going to reload if I do successfully take him out. But I think just for fun, let's try to beat him in a battle. He's level 20 and he's really goddamn strong. Which is why I think it will be kind of cool to see if we can actually pull this off. Let me just go do something really quick. I'm going to put a bunch of points in Lore Master so I can see exactly what I'm up against. And then I will plan accordingly. Again, I will reload afterwards. But he's level 20. I mean, I feel like you should definitely try to fight him just to see if you can do it. I mean, honestly, like, enemies that are only, like, you know, just one enemy by themselves, they're not that bad to fight usually. It's usually, like, the mob fights that are a bit tough to get through. So, he has how much initiative? 68. Mainly because of that permanent peace of mind he's got going on. I have 58 initiative, and peace of mind I think gives me 9 more. So... I gotta go back to Lady Vengeance. I'm gonna go and put 2 more points into Wits, and that will mean that after using Peace of Mind, we'll outspeed him. So let's do that. We'll take 2 points out of Finesse and put those into Wits. Oops. Okay, and then... teleport back to him. We'll quick save again. Let's go ahead and play. Is he... I think he is a green dot on the map. It's impossible to tell with that red flag, so let me play the Loot of Haste when I'm not next to him because I don't want to give him that benefit. And then I'm going to Peace of Mind myself, and we'll start combat with him. Again, we're going to reload afterwards, but I just want to see if I can pull it off. Level 20 enemy. Okay. Did a lot of damage to him. Let's go ahead and Sky Shot. Good. We'll go Adrenaline. Try Barrage. Okay, there goes his physical armor. We'll go ahead and knock him down. He doesn't have any Perseverance. Oh, well, then he's just doomed. As long as I keep Peace of Mind up all the time, he can never do anything. Alright, well, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. If that's the case. That's actually hilarious. You can just juggle him like this. Yeah, as long as I just always recast Peace of Mind and knockdown arrow him, he can never get a turn because he can never outspeed me, and he doesn't like get any armor back from Perseverance or anything. Wow. I'm still gonna finish it though. I gotta prove it. I'll play the Loot of Haste as well just to make myself get more AP every turn. But that's how you can turn a level 20 enemy into a complete nothing. Nothing fight. You get a lot of experience for taking him out, I believe. But the reason why we want him to join us on the ship, I don't think he appears at any higher level, but he does have some extra like dialogue and quest stuff, and he is a vendor, so I don't see any harm with bringing him over. Alright. Probably another 3 turns, and this will all be over. Reset peace of mind. Go ahead and knock him down. Sky shot him. Ballistic shot. Knock him down. And next turn is probably going to be the end. 1, 2. 149,850 experience. That is actually wild. Well, as cool as that was, we proved a point that we could do it. We can beat Jahan, but that's not what I want to do. So let's just reload and let's actually talk to him, turn in the quest, and do all the other normal stuff. That is still funny, though. Alright, Jahan.
How fares the hunt?
He is dead.
Most I know, alas, as all before you see.
He also gives the inner demon skill, which is nice. It would be better if you have like an intelligence based build going, but yeah, it's a pretty cool one. It's just a 1 source point, 1 AP cost, I think. It gives you a decent amount of buffs. Alright, more experience.
Some would call I noticed our demon, but such that over there returned.
I know its name already. Hold on, let me.
It is a dark thing to contemplate.
It is a drama leak.
A drama leak. Thank you, Losa. The time has come. A drama leak.
A wave of rage.
There is great. His end. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Close
your hands as you breathe in. You hum in unison. Then suddenly something
quiet. A drama leak.
Your right arm suddenly falls from your body. Your muscles burn.
A drama leak. 1,000 named nemesis.
Your stomach churns. Your mind.
And now we're talking as the demon too.
This is the.
Listen to me, demon. I know you will crawl back. Mashtuna pathan shdanelu.
He places a palm on your forehead. It burns. He presses his palm harder against your
cow males.
You're shrinking.
It's no use.
Safe in the dark.
It's too late, Losa.
You hear nothing but the
follow the sound.
Losa.
You feel something.
Follow the light.
Going.
The light thud, thud, thud. Your heart beats.
Losa.
Something grabs onto your foot. Its grasp burns.
Sink
like
back. This is the end.
Bright light.
There you.
He looks tired.
You almost didn't make it. I failed. I am truly sorry, Los. You almost have to admire to the city of Arx.
All right.
Go. I will meet you.
So you can only invite Jahan onto the ship if you are playing as Losa, or I think maybe it's just if you have Losa in your party that you can do it. Either way, though, we're going to have him join us on the Lady Vengeance so that we have another vendor moving forward. There are other things we can do in Cloisterwood. We're not going to do them at the moment. We're going to save all of this for next stream. But for now, what I'm going to do, let's start by going over here. Ooh. Sorry, my analog stick has just been drifting all day, and it's going to continue. I'll definitely have to change out controllers before next stream. I just put up with it for this one. Thankfully, it didn't really screw me over too much. Just irritated me a couple of times, that's it. Alright, so with Diana, I don't think that talking to her does really anything. gives you like a little bit of experience.
You
Her face.
forgive. The armor warns of
Okay. Yeah, I don't really think you do much. Anyway, let's go ahead and do our buffs. Are you friendly towards me? I'm not sure. I think you are yellow, it looks like. I can barely see it sticking out there. Might be better if I have higher ground. If I shoot from up here, would I have high ground? Well, I also could like nether swap them. Yeah, I might position myself like right here. Quick save. So this fight is kind of tricky because a lot of the enemies here are going to have really high retribution, and you're going to want to keep that Magister alive if possible. So we'll do our best. See how this goes. Alright, here come all the different Ooga Booga creatures. I had another swap myself. Cannot see that one, but I can see this one. Oh, I can't nether swap with the, okay. Well, I learned something. Alright. That's fine. Let's just jump up here, because I can get high ground, hopefully. If I can shoot over this guy. I don't know if I can actually shoot over him. I can. Okay, good. Alright, throw these traps down. Go ahead and adrenaline. And let's blow them all up. They reflect a whole lot of damage back at me, though, unfortunately. That's the really sucky thing about that. Alright, and now they are alive and in the fight, so I'm going to play the Loot of Healing. Hopefully that reaches them. If it does, they'll pretty much get all the way to full health, I would imagine. No, it's not close enough. Oh, I can't. Well. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to try Loot of Healing. Because I wanted a Chameleon Cloak, but... yeah, hopefully they don't kill me, but they're going to do a lot of damage. Ow. Alright. I'm still alive. Still okay. They did blind me, but I do have peace of mind to cure that. Okay, let's yeah, let's Loot of Healing again. And then I will go invisible on this turn, and hopefully they don't kill the Magister, and then we can go ahead and take them all out next turn. I'm going to get revealed as soon as it's next turn, because I'm standing in poison, but that's fine. Okay. It's a lot of damage, but it's alright. Don't hurt yourself too much. She has retribution. Oh, it's a lot of damage, but she's still alive. Still alive, alright. Although I'm probably going to have to use the Loot of Healing again. And then hopefully I can take out that flower over there. Sky Shot and Ballistic Shot combined should be enough, I would think. That's good. Okay, and now we just gotta do one more loot of healing, one more loot of blessing, and the Magister should live. And then we just gotta take out that trunk, the spiky trunk or whatever it's called. Loot of blessing will just give us more resistances, which is why I'm playing it. That's fine. Okay, had to move right next to him just to shoot him, sure. Ballistic shot that gets rid of all of your physical armor. And then let's go ahead and knock you down, assuming I can. No, just immune to poison and acid, so we're good. Alright, and you barely don't kill, but that's okay, because I can take it from here. There we go. Alright, so we saved the Magister. At least for now. And if we loot Diana, we can get the pants and the boots of contamination. So that is officially, I think, all the contamination parts we can get, except the gloves. I think we haven't gotten the gloves yet. And for that, where is the, do we have the contamination spore anywhere? I thought you were supposed to be able to pick up the contamination spore from something. Maybe I put it in storage or something. Alright, let me check really quick. Or maybe I talked to the Magister. Maybe the Magister gives me it. We'll check. Check my storage first. There's a lot of stuff in here. Is there anything that's the contamination spore? No, not that I can see. Alright, let me talk to the Magister then and see if they give me the contamination spore I'm looking for. I've had some times where Diana just drops all of the different, all of, like, the different, like, pieces parts for the contamination at once.
Judging by her wounds, she put up a fight and lost.
What?
The Magister takes in a raspy breath, but otherwise...
What are we talking about?
The wounded Magister heaves in a breath. She looks around.
The bloody elf.
Okay.
She's still here.
What the heck just happened? It was acting like she was dead the whole time.
Damned rat. To think I used to those spores as if I wanted it. All yours.
Alright, there we go. So now I have the contamination spore. Okay. Good. So, now... How much do I need to pickpocket you? 3? Okay, I think if I just put these gloves on for a second. I still don't have 3. I thought I had something that gave 1 extra thievery. Am I wrong? I guess so. Okay, fine. I'll go back and... I'll go back to Lady Vengeance and put some thievery on for a second. Just want to take care of this. So we can get the gloves by reverse pickpocketing the contamination spore onto her and then activating the spore from the skill we learned all the way back in Act 1. It said I had 1 thievery on by default. And those gloves give me +2 thievery. Oh, is it the gloves that gave me 1 thievery? It is. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Now it makes sense. Okay. Let's head on back here. Quick save. Alright, oops. Gotta hold this in my hand. Then pickpocket, and then move into your pocket. There we go. Alright, I don't think they give any experience, but just in case, I'll enter combat with them. And now we use trigger spores. I gotta be close enough to them. And they, because they're holding the contamination spore, just instantly die. You actually do get experience from them. You can do this with anybody. You just reverse pickpocket the contamination spore on them and then activate trigger spores, and then you get the gauntlets of contamination. So at this point, we have all of the pieces parts for the contamination armor. We have the chest piece already in storage. I'll double check that we have everything before we like officially leave out, but yeah. Alright, we can take that off and put this back on. Very good. Okay, and so the only thing I want to do right before we end this stream, we're going to go ahead and do this fight up here. So there are these two right here, the Ancient Empire Escort Guard and Sada. If you're playing as Red Prince, there's a whole quest line you can do involving Sada. But even though it is a Red Prince exclusive quest, there is still an interaction that can happen if you are to attack either the Escort Guard or Sada. So we're going to quick save. We're going to play the Loot of Haste. We're going to go ahead and Peace of Mind. And if you attack them, you're going to get ambushed by a whole bunch of different lizard assassins. And each of them give quite a bit amount of experience. So we're definitely going to want to do this. Here, I'm also going to use a Source Orb really quick. Get myself the max. Okay. So yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total people. Come on, man. I'm trying to put you over here. I don't think I didn't put Lore Master back on, did I? I did not. So I don't know what their resistances are. I'm assuming they're going to be pretty resistant to fire. So let's just start by throwing one trap down. Just testing the waters with how much damage this does. Is there a way I can hit all 3 of them? I don't know. I'm just going to do this. How much damage was that? I probably could have killed them if I threw all the traps down. It did a lot more than I thought it would. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and go invisible. And they're going to use a water arrow, okay, to cure burning. Oh, this is rain. They're going to cast rain. Thankfully, I'm not in range of it, so I don't get revealed with invisibility. Hold on, before I end my turn, let's use Chloroform just to do some magic armor damage. I can move a little bit. Okay. I don't want to move too far and risk rain exposing me, but I will move up to here, I think. Okay, and then we should be able to just delay our turn, and hopefully once we're... Okay, global cooling, sure. Hopefully once we get our 2 back-to-back turns, we can do a whole lot of damage to the guys on the left, and then the 2 guys on the right will come over, and we'll deal with them afterwards. Okay. Let's jump like right here. And then let me nether swap myself with you.
Glory is mine.
And then is there a way I can place this to hit all of you? It doesn't look like it. That's a bit unfortunate. But I think if we just put 2 here... Actually, hold on. I shouldn't do this yet because I don't have enough AP to cast an arrow as well. So I think in the meantime, let's just do Loot of Haste. And then I guess I could use, like, just 1 explosive arrow. Okay. Then we'll end this turn, and on this one, we'll go ahead and use Deploy Mass Trap. We'll go 2 traps over here. And 2 traps right here. And then this should kill all of them. Not quite. This one did live on 224 health. That's fine. Alright, so there's still these 2 guys. We'll just go ahead and do Loot of Blessing just to give myself some extra dodge and resistance. And then hopefully these 2 guys aren't able to take me out, because that would suck. They're going to have full AP, but they do have to go around the wagon, I would imagine. Okay, that's fine. Dazing Bolt. That's okay, yeah. Alright, and the best thing is you 2 decided to stack on top of each other, which is great for me. Alright, let's jump over here. Go ahead and use Adrenaline. I'm going to throw a trap down right there. And we're going to blow it up. It's good damage. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to kill with just 1 more attack. I might have to use Skin Graft here just to get a little bit extra AP. Because 1 more trap and an arrow definitely should take from here. It just blew up right away. Well, that was not my intention. That did actually not kill them, okay. Well, then let's just go invisible and they'll die of burning, or I can just attack them next turn. Either one. Oh, I don't have any AP, of course, because I used Adrenaline twice. Whoops. Alright, now... There we go. And just like that, everyone is dead. Also, what happened to my hotbar here? When did this happen? Somehow knockdown arrows and poison arrows got removed from the hotbar? I don't know how that happened, but okay. I fixed it. Anyway, yeah, that's all that really there is to do outside of Cloisterwood. So I think this is a pretty good place to stop for this stream. And on Thursday when we come back, we'll go ahead and do pretty much the rest of Act 2. Might not be able to do like all the cleanup stuff of basically going around and taking everybody out, but we'll see. Either way, the run is going very well. We had 1 death today, I think, and it was to a very unlucky Black Ring fight where they revealed my invisibility twice, which, you know, that's gonna happen. And there's really not much you can do about that. But Act 2 has definitely gone a lot better than Act 1, although I shouldn't say that just yet because we still haven't done the hardest fight in Act 2, which is the hand-axe fight. That one is going to be tricky as heck. But I think we'll be able to get through it. hopefully without too much struggle. It would be nice. But yeah, we'll leave all that for next time. So, yeah, I don't know how many more streams we'll have left of Divinity. It's probably not going to be too much longer until we're done with the game. Act 3 goes really quick. Act 4 might take a little bit of time. But yeah, I would say we're probably like maybe 7 or 8 streams out at this point. Not too much longer to go. So, either way, thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch, or you're watching the VOD. Thank you to Brett, Dr. Neo, gotta scroll up, Art, Moo. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay. For all being here, you guys are awesome, fun to talk to, make for a lively chat, and I will see you all next time.